Hi, I'm James. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Ddraig Gwyn. Now, if I've not spoken to you since the last video, then hope you had a good Christmas, hope you had a good New Year, and sorry it's been so long since I've done an update video. Now, we're going to do an update video on the clutch that we saw cut last year, the last clutch, which was the pinstripe yellow belly to the Spectre female. And this is the fourth time trying to record this. The first two times I trashed it because I wasn't too sure what I had in the clutch, and what I didn't want to do is build a video, make a video, tell you what the genetics of the snakes were when I wasn't that confident myself. And the first two times I tried to record it, it came through that I really had no idea what I was looking at in front of me. Since then, they've aged, they're eating, and we can now tell what they are. So, thankfully, we're at that point. But and the third attempt, I did the recording, talked through it all, showed you all the snakes, and forgot to turn the mic on. So hopefully, that's not happened this time. But we'll find out when I come to edit it. So, yeah, on to the snakes. Okay, so what we have here is the pinstripe super stripe, if he'll come out to play. Awesome looking snake. The yellows, the reds and oranges, the browns, absolutely fantastic. A little bit of a feisty snake. This patterning on the side, the black speckling, and it goes into the orange sort of circles, and hopefully that comes out in the camera, is fantastic. Awesome snake. Sort of a white belly down the middle and then yellow up the sides. It's really interesting. Let's just make sure we can see that in the video there. And then his dorsal, like a custard yellow all the way down, with a black outline, and then that sort of gingery colour down the outsides of that. I don't know if I can get it to show up here. Let's see if the camera will focus, see if he'll look into the lens for us. But he also has a little moustache as well, which we did see when he originally hatched. So yeah, fantastic snake, and surprised he's still here. He is eating really well, and is on morph market if anybody is interested in the UK. Okay, so onto the next snake in the clutch. This one is a female, and unfortunately she is in shed. Now, she's a yellow belly. One of the things that we weren't too sure about was which was the yellow belly and which was the Spectre, because they're both really clean alien heads, and the best way that we've been told to identify them, and sort of confirmed it against the mum, is that down the tail you can see this the dorsal stripe is quite broken up. When it's Spectre, that is a very long dorsal stripe. Unfortunately you can't see very well in the colours, or very much in the colours, because she is in shed. Very feisty. So is her sister, who is the Spectre as well. So this one's just a straight yellow belly. So this is the Spectre female, straight Spectre. She's very feisty, just like her sister, and she's tried to eat me a couple of times, getting her out of her rack. Let's see if I can distract her a little bit with some kitchen roll, and we can show you that dorsal tail. The dorsal tail, the stripe on the dorsal. So if you have a look here, you see that stripe on the tail goes from all the way down there, all the way along, and it's not broken until all the way up here. So it's quite a long tail stripe. Nice clean pattern. Belly pattern is slightly different. Oh, I'm going to go with my fingers there. Slightly different to the yellow belly, but again still similar in a lot of ways. Even the head stamp between the Spectre and the yellow belly are very similar. It's a bit of a problem when you come to identify. Very similar to trying to distinguish gravel and yellow belly. So happy that I've been able to work that out. She's also up on Morph Market, eating reasonably well. I'm coming around there to try and tag me. Let's see if we can get her to calm down a little bit. But yeah, fantastic looking snake. And if she's anything like her mum, she will change colours as well. She's very golden at the moment, but I know her mother has looked everything from brown all the way up to grey in colour, a bit like an axanthic when she was glowing, when she was building these eggs for me. Okay, and now we're on to the last of the single gene animals from this clutch, and this is a male, and he's a pinstripe. No yellow belly, no spectre, just a straight pinstripe. Really nice pinstripe. I know a lot of you out there don't particularly like it, but each to their own. It's a very, very strong gene, so when you do mix it with other codoms, it kind of overpowers a lot of stuff. But yeah, nice in its own right. Okay, so first of the troublemakers. This was a pinstripe possible pinstripe spectre, and we believe this female to be pinstripe yellow belly. You can see the nice oranges in the flaming coming up here. We've got the pixelation along the edges of the belly along there. Some teardrops here. A little bit clown-esque in some regards. But yeah, pinstripe yellow belly. So snakes from the same clutch can all grow at different rates, even though they eat the same size males and they eat just as often. This girl unfortunately is in shed, but she is a pinstripe yellow belly as well. That's as far as we know. You can't really see the oranges in here while she's in shed. They do look a little bit more creamy, a little bit more washed out. She's a nice chunky girl, doing really well. Her teardrops tend to go right round onto the belly there. So I'll get her back. Don't want to disturb her too much with her being in shed. She should be a little bit grumpy. Another pinstripe. This time we believe it to be pinstripe spectre. So you can see that the patterns along the flanks, they're so similar. In the breaks here, in the flames, we still have the orange that you see in yellow belly. But one thing you will note is how much more of the brown, these big alien heads there are in this, rather than the pinstripe. The flaming also comes right up along the top, and it is in the dorsal as well, the oranges. So and the belly, you know, the pixelation down the edges isn't quite as great as in the yellow bellies as well, though there is some there. Really chunky boy, eating really well. So also available on Morph Market if anybody's interested. Okay, last but not least, another pinstripe yellow belly. And we can see some of the alien heads here, just in comparison to what we were looking at before with the spectre, pinstripe spectre. See these black dots in the alien heads? They're more apparent in the pinstripe yellow belly. So I have been told. If you don't think that my IDs are correct on this, then do let me know, and we'll change that. So you can see we've got that pixelation on the edge of the belly there, but a very clean belly in the middle. Now this one is considerably smaller than the last couple that we've looked at, but I think he's been a little bit fussy with his food, and he's missed a few meals. I just refused to eat, but here he is eating. We'll get him there eventually, and once he is ready to go, we'll be up for sale. So as you can see, we had pinstripe, spectre, pinstripe yellow belly, and super stripe with pinstripe, and all of those snakes are available. You can find them on Morph Market. Now I don't think I'll be doing the pairing again. I love the super stripe pinstripe. I would like it without the pinstripe, maybe I'll go and pick up a male Spectre or a male yellow belly and try and make that snake again in the future, but without the pinstripe. I don't know, we'll have to see. But I'm sure you'll agree they're all good looking snakes. They're all healthy, all doing well, just looking for some new homes for them now. So until next time, thanks for watching. Make sure that you've hit that like, that subscribe and the notification bell, and we'll see you next time.